Hey, all, this is Rick Keys. Rick Keys, Music Caravan. Yes, you can tell it's me because I am the authentic Rick Keys. Want to thank Dr. Keys. He basically said I was only halfway healed, so I'm halfway healed, and that's kind of why I'm like this today because I'm not totally my perfect self yet, but it's getting closer. So anyway, I am here. I'm sorry I did such a poor job on the last announcement, but it was pretty between the Bloody Marys and the Oxycontin and the anesthesia. I was a mess. But anyway, so here we are, halfway healed, and you heard some songs that Dr. Keys had, well, I selected them for him, but he played them. But you heard some music from Matty T. Wall and his Live Down Underground. So, because I believe Dr. Keys was actually playing Australian artists. So, Matty T. Wall is an Aussie. Another Aussie that Dr. Keys played for you was Ivor SK. Mississippi Bound. That one was pretty cool. And then we got a bunch of new ones in. Steve Harvey, he sent me this release. It's got a lot of songs on there. It's called Big Road Blues from Steve Harvey. Thank you, Steve, for sending that to the Music Caravan. Billy Truitt has a new release called Abstract Truth. Pretty cool looking guy. Henri Herbert, or Henri Herbert, Boogie Till I Die, has a new release, mostly instrumentals, but some good piano boogie on that one. Mark Pocket Goldberg, Off Balance Blues. I kind of feel off balance. I'm not totally healed yet. So, like, one side of my nose is doing good, and one side isn't. Well, actually, the side that isn't doing as well as this side. So that's probably why it's uncovered. Okay, so this is my favorite, one of my favorite blues groups from Dublin, Ireland. They're called Crazy Crow, and they have a release called Moving On. Moving on to another new person that I actually found on my social media investigative work for the Rick Keys Music Caravan. Gretchen Emery Band, If Love Were Enough. Okay. You liked it. This one, she's actually made it to my top blues releases, the Rick Keys top blues. I think it was for 2020 or 20. Yeah, it was for 2020. Ilana Kotz, because she was so unique with her fiddle play or violin play. She actually sent me several of her early CDs. So here's another one. Can you see? White. Okay, Ilana Kotz. Now we got some new, brand new releases from Viztone record label. You got the Lucky Losers and Standin' Pat. They always have some great music, the Lucky Losers. And here's another new one. This gentleman, young kid, he's probably 19, 20 now, Ben Levin. He's been on two of the Rick Keys Music Caravan top blues album releases for 2020 and 2021, I believe. So he's got a brand new one, Take Your Time. That's what Dr. Keys told me. Take my time. So don't rush to entertain your wonderful, loyal audience. Just do it at your pace. But, got to do it. So here we go. Another new one from Viztone. Anika Chambers and Paul Desilets. Good Trouble. You like that? He's a friend. He's from Canada. And I know how to say his name in the French mode, Desilets. Okay, now we're into the RMR chart. So let me see if we can see these. We got Misty Blues, One Louder. What? One Louder, Misty Blues. She's at number 48 on the RMR chart. Much better than that, actually. she made it to, or they made it to my uh, top releases for 2022. Here's another one that made it to my top releases for 2022. She's at number 46, Kat Riggins and Progeny. Oh, what do you know? There's another one that made it to my top 2022. I haven't completed the list yet, but they're on there. GA20 and Crackdown, they're at number 45. Okay, who else we got here? Janova Magnus, Hard to Kill. Yes, she is. She is at number 39. A little harder to see with my patient costume covering one eye, but at least you know what's going on. I'm only halfway healed. So let me see here. We got Charlie Musselwhite, Alligator record label. No, that isn't correct. It's number 37. We finally found out what her name was. It's Patty Tuitt, and she's got a great release called Hard Case of the Blues. And that is number 37. At number 34, Alligator record label, Charlie Musselwhite. Did you know that he's been sober for 35 years? I just found out recently on social media. His release, Mississippi Sun, has dropped a little bit. It is at number 34. Charlie Musselwhite, Mississippi Sun. Okay. Who else? Val Starr, she's amazing. Val Starr, like Deb Ryder, they keep staying in the RMR chart almost all year. Val Starr's actually moved up again. What was she? She was number 36 last week. She is at 26. Val Starr, Healing Kind of Blues. Yeah. Hey, we actually get to see it. All right. Yeah, I got the Healing Kind of Blues. This septoplasty and turbinate reduction, I thought would just be like short-lived and not very painful and bothersome, but it is totally painful and well, it's not so painful, just bothersome, and it's not totally healed. So I thought it'd be like 2 or 3 weeks. All right, man. No, they said like maybe 2 or 3 months. So anyway, I don't know how long I'm going to be looking like this, but hopefully things change quickly. Johnny Sansom, he's actually on my top 2022 releases. Into Your Blues. Okay. What did I say? He was at number 11. I didn't say what he was. Johnny Sansom, number 11. Number 6, Bob Corritore and Friends. You shocked me. It's kind of shocking that he's actually going to be playing with one of the persons in the top 10. Bob Corritore is going to be at, excuse me, Humphrey's Backstage with John Primer, I believe, and I'll get you the date here soon. Okay, so that's at number 6. I know I look ridiculous, but hey, what can I say? And at number 3, number 5, Shamikia Copeland, and it's Done Come Too Far. Hard to see with only one eye. Done Come Too Far, Shamikia Copeland. And then at number 3, excuse me, we got John Primer, Hard Times. That's exactly what I've been having. And I think most of the United States have been having hard times, and the world. Everything's a mess, including myself. But hopefully I can breathe more and get more oxygen to my brain so I can be more efficient as a host for my lovely, loyal audience. John Primer, Hard Times. Just got that in the mail from John. Probably going to be doing a little chat with John Primer, talking about not only this great album, but this great new release, but his show at Humphrey's Backstage. So stay tuned for that. You guys all know how to listen now. You go to Rick Keys Music Caravan. That's how you spell it. Keys, Keys. Rick Keys Music Caravan on YouTube. You subscribe, and then there's a bell. You press that bell. that brings my new shows into your life on a regular basis. And also, you want to like it. And then there's the thumb icon. Press that thumb icon, and that helps spread the good news of Rick Keys Music Caravan. You see, I'm still kind of sounding a little nasally. This isn't my normal great orator voice, but a little nasally. Not saying I have a little nose. I'm just saying a little nasally. Okay, and let's continue. Oh, and you can also get Rick Keys Music Caravan and follow it on Facebook and Twitter. And hopefully you enjoy the show. Lots of great music coming up. And hopefully I'll be 100% soon. Okay.